I'm going to show you how to use the ggrepel library to basically clean up the labels in your plots. So oftentimes you'll have a plot that you put automatic labels on and they just kind of overlap or they're in the way. And they're basically unreadable that way. So ggrepel is a library that has some functions that allow you to kind of clean this up. We're going to start out with this plot that was taken straight from the built-in data that comes with R. So this is the MPG about the cars and their miles per gallon and how many cylinders. This is just kind of code that's already taken from our text that creates this best-in-class object and then plots them on a plot. So first of all, I'm going to start out by loading in the ggplot2 and dplyr libraries. So I'm just command returning those to load them up. We're going to create this best-in-class object right now, and then we're going to, plot all the data out. You'll notice that a couple of things are missing, right? So we've got the best in class over here. By the way, I don't endorse any of these companies, but there you go. You'll notice that there's a label behind New Beetle, and you can see it right here. You can see how like the line thickens there and below, so it's like a word that's shorter than New Beetle, but is just being hidden, right? And if I had a smaller screen, all of these words here, especially like the Caravan and the Toyota Tacoma and maybe even the Forester, would be kind of scrunched on top of each other. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to load up another library called ggrepel. So let's get that loaded in. And then all you really need to do, you can just kind of copy and paste your code from up here. I guess let's just modify it, right? Because it doesn't really matter. All you're really going to do is replace this one function that would normally create these labels with a different one. And so it's a different geom. So we just delete label and do text repel there. So that is the function that that comes with this ggrepel library. And we can go ahead and run this and keep an eye over up top here. It's going to look a little different. Of course, you can clean up the formatting yourself if you want. I'm not going to do that here, just in the interest of time. So let's go ahead and run this now. And you'll see now we've lost sort of that kind of nice white background bubble thing, but you'll see now Jetta was the word that was hiding behind New Beetle, and it's kind of conveniently moved off to the side so you can read it better. Of course, with formatting, you can put those kind of like the bubbles around them so it's a little more readable, but I actually prefer this view because with the bubbles you would actually obscure data points. You'd be kind of on top of these, and with this you can really see a little better what's actually there. So I kind of like this personally. But that's my preference. That's why ggplot2 has all of these different options for design and visualization, so you really can customize the plots and the graphs that you create, which is quite nice, right? But anyway, that's kind of a quick intro to the ggrepel library. I hope that you learned something new and that this will help you out in the future. Anyway, I'll see you next week.